Okay, so right, back. Haven't played for a while. I don't think because I have my daughter every other week, and I don't normally play during the week. I have my daughter, so it's been about a week plus. Over the week, I have put. Did decide to put the videos up on YouTube, so I've started doing that. So the beginnings of the Starforged of Aya's adventures have started to go up, so I'll do those and then I'll put these up. But anyway, where are we? We are in a tower that Harmug, yes, Harmug had decided to begin to explore a tower that Harmug saw whilst Harmug was adventuring. So Harmug has his quest given to him by the warrior to proceed to the north, to travel north and go to a village which is outside Sarkesh to collect the firstborn goat, and then to take that to the Blood Countess and offer it to her as an offering to try and hold back the words. We are at 1 misery. I believe I've rolled for the first day, and that didn't spawn another misery. We're on D6s for the miseries. We left Harmug exploring this tower, where the tower had a membrane entrance. The ceilings drip a wet green acid which is coming down the walls. Harmug has discovered his first secret room, which was on the floor below where Harmug is. There was a pit with a power one in performing some kind of ritual. Harmug disturbed the power one, who then legged it. And then Harmug found a small... Actually, I can possibly do this and show... I don't know if this will work. This is new. So that's a little map. It's a little map. Where's my pencil? Little map. So this was the room with the foot closet. There we had the pit. We went up some stairs, found a room where there was a sort of a commoner thug guarding 3 doors. Harmug had enough of him. Apparently the power one went through this door, so Harmug attempted to go through, rolled very badly, and fell through a hole. And that's where we re-enter the story, where Harmug is stuck in the hole and is unable to get out, which is where we will describe the beginnings of the story. So we have these floorboards. The door is wide open. There's some rickety stairs continuing up into the tower, which gently drip with this green viscous material, which is slightly acidic. That acid has obviously built up on the floorboards where Harmug is. He's more than waist high, because if he was only waist high, he could probably get out. But being slightly deeper will make it a lot harder to get out. So Harmug is trapped there. Our guard, who I did roll using Uni, the Universal NPC emulator, where I got some weird words. Plebeian Ascendant. He's slightly stronger than Harmug, so he'll probably have more hit points and maybe be one better at something. I had compose allies, acquire animals, and deter compassion were the words. But also our guard has been informed by Harmug that the city's on fire, so chances are his family are goners. So my phone over there. So we will begin with Harmug up to the waist, going, "Oh God!" So Harmug will attempt to get himself out. We'll just say fails. "Oh God, are you going to help me or what?"
Well,
Well, you see, as I said, I have to guard this little room here. Although, if my family's dead and the city's on fire, I don't really need to earn the money. But it would be nice to have some money to go back to the city and see what's going on there. Oh, I've got silver. I have silver I could offer you. I could offer you some silver to let me out. Maybe you can come help me clear the tower? Maybe? Well, I don't know. So maybe... So what do we have? So presence is to perceive, aim, charm. So Harmug is cruel. And juddery from nerves. So he's also got a presence of -1. So what we will say is, I don't know, how does this work? Would we do an opposed? If I was a DM, I would do an opposed check. I would do an opposed check, wouldn't I? So I would say that well, let's go red and green. So let's say that Harmug is green, and our guard, who I haven't given a name, is what name should we give the guard? There's a name chart in here, isn't there? Here we go. We'll do this a D6 D8, a D6, yeah, D6 D8, D6 D8. Our guard, 4 and 5. 4 and 5 is Makarel. So our guard is Makarel. Makarel. It's not actually what it says, but I can't say that. Makarel. So our guard Makarel he's going. So they're going to have a bit of a banter. So that's what we do, wouldn't we? We'd say, okay, Harmug, try and impress. So Harmug's to go, look, just because I'm cruel, and I've got a low presence, so I'm just going to go, look, just bloody help me out. I'll pay you 5 silver. Help me out, and then I'll split what treasure we can get out of this tower together. Well, I don't know. So Harmug will be green, Markle will be red. We got a 12 and a 16. So 12 minus 1, 11 versus 15. So, well, no, so 5 silver doesn't sound very much to help you out of there. I mean, I'm not going to buy much more grog with 5 silver. Alright, I'll give you everything I've got. I've only got 10 silver on me. And I've got some other stuff that I could offer you. Like, no, 10 silver. Look, just get me bloody out. Oh, alright then. So Markle will come over and will attempt to help Harmug out, and with some straining and some struggling and some swearing, Harmug is like slides out and lays on the floor, panting a bit. Money, and will remove his silver pouch and hand it over to Markle. I mean, unbeknownst to Markle, Harmug is thinking, he's bound to die, and then I can have my money back. So, my name is Markle. Alright, Gold. No, Markle. God. Alright, shall we keep going up these stairs then? You first. I don't think so. So, Harmug will lead the way up the stairs, and we will see what we will see. So, I read this up just slightly beforehand. So we are doing dungeon crawls. So we've got our dungeon. So I can flick through to the PDF that we did last session. Sorry, it's here. If I go over to here, well, we can see it. So we've only written down the first 2, and I've got another 2. Okay, so have a drink. It's a DR6 dungeon. We have at this point discovered one special room. So we do a roll against the DR plus. So we've got versus a 6. So this is +1. Oh, dear me. I only had to beat a 6. So this is a weak hit. So we go up the stairs. And we will come across. So a weak hit. Says enter a generic room, use the room descriptors, oracles on page 13 to decide the room. Okay, so draw a line. What do we have? What do we have? So Harmug's gonna sneak up the stairs as quietly as he can. I will roll a dexterity roll for Harmug, and we can see agility roll. We can see how he's got a 0 agility. We can see how 9, so whoever is upstairs is going to hear Harmug coming. So, oh, okay. That would be my D4. Hold on, I'll use my toes. Oh, I'm old. You reach a certain age where bending over, you have to make a noise so everybody knows you're bending over. So we have a D20, D12, D4, D12 is what we roll. So we have a D20, D12, D4, D12. So D20, 16. Rustic simple. So a simple room. A simple room. 7. A simple chamber. A 1. So we found one special room with 1 exit. And the contents is a 12. Looks empty. Okay, so there is a simple room. I will draw it. So we enter, we climb up the stairs, and there's a trapdoor in the bottom, in the middle of the floor, which is all broken. And started to crack, as though the wood looks freshly cracked, as though it's been forced through and slammed back down, and it's shattered as it slammed back down. Open, we ask the oracle. 1 is a yes, 4 is a no, and then we've got yes plus no. But 4, no, it's not open. So the door is closed. So we've got coming to so we've got a trap door in the middle of the floor. We have a square room, and on the other side we have a door, but it's closed, but we don't know whether it's locked or not. And so Harmug is just looking up. It's dark, but it's not. So there's a candle. So we'll say there's candlelight because Harmug is on the door, so there's got to be light of some kind. But it's very weak light, and we can't quite see the ceiling properly. We can't quite see the rest of the room properly. This then hints towards the looks empty, but is it? And then we will ask the oh, I tell you what, well, let's see if we've got some sort of smell. So where's the smells? Odors and tastes. That's a D20. I'll keep this up for now, rather than just look at my pretty face. What have we got? A 1. Rancid. Okay, so a rancid smell. Alright, so if there is like something in here. Alright. So let's say, sorry, I'm all burpy. Disgusting. Alright. Harmug is going to enter the room, push back the bits of the trapdoor, and continue stepping up. Our guard, Markle, is gonna sort of stick his head up but not get too far in. So he has, if I remember right, so he hasn't got any armor, Markle, but he's got a club, and I said he had a bottle, a beer bottle, if I remember rightly from last time. Is there anything in there? Keep your voice down. So is there anything in here? Is 1, yes. Yes, there is. Okay. So as it's a yes, not a yes but, we will say it's a trap. It's a trap! So let's roll a common encounter. Let's roll a common encounter, which is a d6. So there's something in here. We need a d6, which gives us a 4. And a 4 is a pale one. So this will be... Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. That makes sense, doesn't it? So that's why the door at the other end is closed. Because our pale one ran up here to escape. Harmug smashed the door, the trap door, in rushing to come in. And then... tried the far door. The far door I'm going to now say it's locked, because that's the reason why the power one's in this room. One exit locked. Harmug will find that out in a minute. So our power one is actually going to, I think, because he now feels trapped. I guess it's an it. Do you remember what it looks like? Hey, well, I can do this again. That's the power one. He's a scary little bugger. Because he's going to feel trapped. So he's unarmed. Oh, he's stuffed. Ah. Alright, tell you what. Because he feels a bit trapped, let's give it a... I'll just do the oracle. Did the power one pick up a lump of wood to protect himself? 2, yes, but. Yes, he did. But. Yes, but. So it's not just the wood, it's not just a clump. Has it got a nail in it? No, it doesn't. So what did he do? What would be the but? Yes, but. So he picked up a piece of wood to defend himself. He's got a lump of wood. But it's not very useful, so I am going to say, so a normal club is a d6, I think, isn't it? Isn't it a d6? I thought it was a d6 for a club. Femur's a d4. Club d6. So it is. But, here we go. Yes, but. So he's picked up a piece of wood to defend himself. Yes, but. Is it better than a club or worse than a club? That's a stupid answer. Stupid question, because I can't say better or worse to a yes or no. Is it better than a club? No. Okay, so it's worse than a club. It's a femur. It's only got a d4. So he has a d4. Piece of okay, so Harmug's making noise. Mork calls down in the trapdoor. Harmug can't see through properly. Has Harmug got any form of light? No, Harmug does not have any form of light. So Harmug is going to... Turns out, what's the power one? Can a power one see in the dark? It looks like it would. It's got bloody no eyes. As if fallen from the stars, the power ones fit in nowhere. Unwilling alienation makes them destructive and detached. Trait bit. Well, so this one, whatever traits it had. Oh, what was? Did he have a special? Did it have a special? Probably would have rolled one, but I can't remember what it is. All right, it's just gonna jump out. So, Harmug enters the room. The power one is secreted in the corner. Harmug's making loads of noise, and just fixed on the door. There's a black flickering candlelight. The power one. So the flickering candlelight is on a sort of plate thing, wedged into the side of the wall. It's almost burning down to a nub, but because of that, it creates a big dark shadow underneath. Harmug starts heading over to the door, and as Harmug as to the door, there's a wild scream coming from on the side, and the Power One rushes in and attempts to clobber Harmug with its bit of wood. Though Harmug would normally have his DR12 to defend, I am going to say, so he's got, actually, Harmug's got armour, hasn't he? Harmug is already at DR plus 2, already at a 14. So I think for this ambush attack, Harmug needs to do a 16 to defend himself. And then from that point onwards, Harmug is on a 14. So Harmug is going to go, oh God! Oh God! Rather. 16. Smashtastic. Oh God! And he jumps back out of the way as this weird winged pal with a green tinge to his skin because he's been hugging the wall, rushes out and swipes at him with the plank of wood. I'm going to remember to do initiative this time as well, actually. So Harmug just dives out of the way and goes, "Get up here!" Yes, yeah, I'm just trying. So now we will have initiative. Oh, there we go. I threw it by accident. A 2. Enemy begins. Harmug is unsure-footed, and Markle is coming up from the bottom of the trapdoor, and so the Power One is going to get a chance to smash his piece of wood down upon Harmug. Harmug has a 14 now, and again Harmug dodges to the side of this blow as it comes sweeping down. Markle gets out of the pit on his turn, gets trapdoor, and gets to his feet and sort of makes it look as though he's hurrying across to counter attack this Power One, and the Power One moves around as Harmug with his club takes a swing at the Power One across its stomach. So what's that? So that is a melee, so it's a strength 12. Harmug has a +1 on strength. Harmug rolled a 3, so a 4. The Power One dodges to the side. So what do we have? So I'm going to have to keep track of. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can keep track of rounds because every time I cross one off, then I know everyone's gone. So Markle came up. The Power One attacked. Done. Do you do initiative every round? I'm going to do initiative every round. Markle is now up and slightly behind Harmug. The Power One is standing between the door and Harmug is starting to square up, and the Power One is just wildly frenzying. As it's wildly frenzying, Harmug gets to step in and attempt to smack into the Power One with his club, and at the same time Markle is going to dodge around and attempt to smack him and then come back into cover, basically using Harmug as a shield. So Harmug tries to strike the Power One. 11 +1 strength is a 12. So Harmug hits the Power One, doing a d6 damage, doing 2 points of damage to the Power One. So Harmug smashes into the Power One, catches the Power One on his his off arm, his left arm, across the shoulder. The skin breaks from the force of the blow from this bat, which is a cruel bat, and the cloth. He was bare chested, wasn't he? This dark ichor blood starts to seep, ooze down its thin, papery skinned bicep. There's a contortion of the muscles of its face as Markle will dart around and attempt to hit him as well. In the process of darting, the Power One gets to move slightly out off to the side, and Markle, our guard, misses him, which just gives the Power One the chance to. So I'm going to say it's against Mark. No, well, we'll do this properly. 4, 5, 6 is against Markle. 1, 2, 3 is against Harmug. Against Markle. So Markle will attempt to dodge out of the way. He has no armor, so it's a DR 12. So Markle dodges out of the way. We're all very dodgy today, very nimble on our feet. The slipperiness of the floor and the slow oozing of the acid coming down the wall doesn't seem to have put either of our heroes off. Right, you skinny little Power One, I'm going to have you. And he does. So Harmug will attempt to smash the living whatevers out of our Power One. 17. Wow, hits. Doing a d6 damage against the Power One. 2 points. So that's against, that drops our Power One down to 1 point. So I would think on his turn he will do a morale check, but first off, Markle will attempt to or I could roll the morale check. If you roll over the creature's morale, yeah, okay. Lone Survivor has 1/3 hit points left. Alright, I'm going to roll a morale, which is 2d6, because I have a cruel idea for what these are the ones that roll double sixes the whole time. So it has an 8, so we need to roll over the creature's morale. Bloody hell, these are high rolling dice. So that's 11. So our Power One is going to screech and drop the piece of wood. Let's do a one. So we've got a 6. Surrenders. Yep, that works. Is going to drop the piece of wood and drop to its knees and start to step back. Like basically do this and drop to its knees. At that point, our guard, because we've got here deter compassion. So deter compassion, I can only think that means that he is our Markle. Peasant guard is as cruel as Harmug. He's going to step in with his club and just attempt to crack this one on top of the head. I think this is going to, I'll give him +2. 15, yeah, well, 15. That's a 16, that's a 17, 18. He's only got 1 hit point left, so. Oh, that's a 5. His club, Harmug goes, go on in! Because they're both cruel as each other, smashes his club down on the Power One's head. There's a sickening crunch. The Power One slips to the floor and begins to make horrible twitching motions. Oh, bloody hell, says Harmug. Oh, that was a close one. Did you see how good I did? Did you see? I think I was the one who finished him off. You bloody hell, you only could finish him off once he finished giving up. Markle will bend down to his knees. What do you bloody think you're doing? I was going to see if he had anything useful on him. Well, I've got my eye on you though. Let's roll out 2d6. Oh, hold on. No, that doesn't work, does it? Because we need 2 different coloured d6. There we go. So clears is the first number. 66. What is it with me rolling 60s? 66. The result in silver. it wouldn't have 66 silver on it. 66 silver is a massive bag of silver. Alright, so let's think what it can have. Alright, it's going to have an item of, oh, I should have brought one of the other books over. I can't remember getting up and going and getting it. An item of jewellery. It will have a tiara. It's going to have a tiara. Tiara. T-I-A-R-R-A. Tiara. Worth 66 silver pieces. Of course, Harmug and our guard don't know that. Here, give us it here. Give us it here. Give us it here. What can Harmug carry? Harmug can carry 9 things. I might put that on actually. No, I'm not going to put that on. I could take that to my wife. She's dead. Yeah. Blunt. Maybe I can go visit. Oh, there used to be this. There was. Did you spend much time in the city? Oh, there was a certain part. There was this tattooed lady. Oh, she was very nice. I tell you. Oh, some of the maps on her. Oh, I'll explore those maps. Explore those foreign lands. Oh, all right. You can go back and do that. Do you want to go now? Oh, no. It's obviously there's things here. So they will go across to the doorway, which we know is locked. And Harmug will try the door. Locked? We could try and break it in. Hold on. Now, Harmug has 1 lockpick left and a metal file. I'm gonna try and save Harmug a lockpick and say on a what? Alright, yeah, it'll work actually. Are the hinges on the inside of the door, i.e. does the door open inside or open out? If it opens out, then the hinges are on the outside. If it opens in, the hinges are on the inside. And Harmug can just remove the hinges using his metal file. 4. No. No, they are not. Actually, I'll need that back, won't I? Because Harmug's going to have to attempt to pick the lock. Oh, I've only got 1 lockpick left. If this doesn't work, we're going to have to either try and bash the door down, which might take ages, or go down and try one of those other 2 doors. I don't want to waste my lockpick. Oh, go on. I'm your good luck charm. Alright. Alright. Let's see. If we start with difficult or normal? Difficult. Normal. Yeah, difficult. We'll start with difficult. So, on a 1-2, I don't have to keep doing that, do I? On a 1-2, it's normal. On a 5-6, it's really hard. And on a 3-4, it's difficult. So it's really hard. So Harmug will look at, oh my gosh, this is a very complicated lock. Maybe it gets more difficult as you go further up. Alright, how do I pick locks? I pick locks using, why do you pick locks? I can't remember what I did last time. It's presence, isn't it? Does that make sense? Presence. No, defend. Perceive, aim, charm, wield powers. Yeah, presence. Okay, he's got a -1, so I'm going to need a 17 or higher on this D20. An 8. I thought I was going to say 20 minutes. There's a. I haven't got anything to make a snapping noise. Oh, that was my last lockpick. Oh. Alright. So, this door. Oh, I don't want to bash the door in. Alright, let's go down and try one of the other doors. Okay. You're paying the bills. So, they will carefully go down those stairs. back into the room where our guard was guarding, and alright, do you know what's behind either of these doors? No, like I told you, I don't know what was behind these doors. I came in, the alchemist gave me my wages, and then I wonder how much he's got paid. Let's roll d6. He got paid 6 silver, so he's got 6 silver on him. Oh, actually, he's got 16 silver pieces on him, hasn't he? And then I just sat here. It was only a day or so ago. Oh, you just missed the fires then, mate. Alright, this door behind where you were sitting. Let's try this door here. So this door is... What is it? It's bound by... Let's say... Let's go quality, which is a D20. Which is materials. Qualities, composition. D20, D12. We've got a double 10. 10, 10. Transparent doesn't make any sense. Earth doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's do that again. That doesn't make any sense at all. 210. Crumbling. Okay, so the wood is beginning to crumble. And the other 10 is, for this D12 is earth again. Oh, okay. Maybe the wood of this door is really old, and like when wood begins to decompose and it becomes soil-like. So the wood of this door is becoming decomposed and soil-like. So is it locked? Is it locked, Oracle? Is it locked? Yes, it is locked. But because it's decomposing, a good strong kick should see it through. And I'm going to say, because we said it was decomposing, it's a normal strength to try and kick it through. So Harmug has a strength of +1. And Harmug, I didn't roll 1. If I rolled a 1, I'll say hurt his foot. Can't kick his way through. So Markle goes, just step to the side. Step to the side. He can't stick his foot through either. Ow! Oh, how about together? Let's do it together. And then if they do it together, change dice. If they do it together, we'll say, what was that? Did I say it was a normal? Alright, we'll say it's 10. A 10 to kick their way through, because they're both going to hold on to each other and barge into the door at the same time. No, they all get bounced off. This crumbly soil, the hinges are really tight. It must be bound in iron on the other side. Alright, I'm going to write down here. Crumbly earth locked. DR12 break. Let's have a look at this other door. What's this other door over here? Let's have a look at this other door. Door 3 has also got the earth bit. Did I roll 3 last time? Are they both going to be exactly the same types of door? Scaly. So that's a scaly and earthen. So both of these doors are really old. Is this one locked? 1, yes. Oh God, why does he lock all these doors? In frustration, Harmug is just going to kick this door. 9, 10. 10 is pretty simple. Nah, it gives slightly. And then our guard will attempt to kick this door. And he can't budge it at all. Alright, so we've got 2 locked doors down here where we've tried kicking them in, they don't work. They're both as bad as each other. And we've got that one up there. Let's go back up and try kicking in that door up there. Oh, really? Well, these 2 can't. So the only option we've got is, I don't know, I've got to go get some lockpicks, or we'll just sod this off and we'll just continue north and go and get my goat. Goat? Yeah, goat. I've got to go get a goat. Why? Because some apparition warrior told me I've got to go get a goat. Oh, okay. It's a funny world we're living in. So they will go back up the stairs to that acidy locked door. Alright. This door looks like it's a lot harder. Let's give this a kick. So Harmug is gonna give it, changing dice again, he's gonna do a running kick against this door. No! Ow! In the end, I'm gonna have to give him some point of damage because they keep trying to do this. So now Markle's gonna go, I can do this. And he can. Natural 20. Natural 20. Harmug goes, I can do this. Runs up, puts his whole full. I mean, no, he talks like that. He's a big lad. He's a big working class lad from the back streets of Mork Borg, I was going to say, and the seedy underside. Plows into this door with his shoulder. There's an almighty cracking sound, and the hinges come out of the wood and lays flat. And Markle hits the ground, lays flat, and then that's where we will roll our check and find out what is on the other side of this door. Remember, we've got 60s. We've found one special room, so that gives us +1. We've got a 20 and a 4, so that gives us 21 and a 5, which isn't our pass. So what's behind the door? That's a 20, a 4, a 12 and a 12. So we'll go green, then purple. So we've got 20, we've got 12, 6, 1 and 11. So behind this door will open directly into 12. So it's ruined or ancient. So it's a ruined or ancient 6. Oh, stairwell, ladder, stairwell. Okay. So it's a stairwell. So this is a stairwell up then, obviously. One is with one exit, which is going up. And in here is 11. And an object. Use searching, hit result, and yes, no. Oh right, I see, that was the other bit. An object. Use searching, strong hit, result, and searching, strong. Okay, use searching, strong hit, and a yes, no to determine. Okay, so searching, strong hit. Strong hit. Okay, so there is an object on the stairs. So there. Oh, okay, let's see what the object is. And then we'll decide, because it could be a ladder that goes up, and then there's something on the top. Maybe someone died and was caught on the stairs, or slipped and fell. Could be something like that. So, searching on a strong hit, we have roll a, looks like a D4. Roll a D4. So we have a D4. 2. An item of worth. Useful items oracle. Useful items oracle. Useful items. Oh, hold on. Useful items oracle, which is a D6, a 4, a unclean scroll. Okay. Okay. So we have a scroll. Unclean scroll. Alright. So that says core 35. So I'll roll that when we get to it. So what we will have is a step ladder going up. There's a couple of nails sticking out the side, and a bag has like a satchel has been caught on the side, but says it's not useful and they can't take the satchel. It's got a tear in it, and from that massive tear you can see that there's a paper scroll just sort of like hanging out of it. Oh, that looks interesting. So Harmug is going to, because it's something, Harmug will push, because Markle's on the floor. Oi, guard! Get your ass up off the floor. Harmog will go up the 2-3 steps, reach up and pull down whatever this scroll is. Page 35. Roll a D10. Yes, because it's unclean scroll. D10. We'll use one of these nice D10s. 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So we've got, I think it's meant to be telekinesis. Tiff if kinesis. Move an object up to D10 times 10 feet for D6 minutes. Move an object up to D10 times 10 feet for 6 minutes. So for 6 minutes you can make an object move around. Alright. Unclean scroll. Kinesis. D10 times 10 feet. D6 minutes. Does D6 minutes? Yes. Move object. Okay. Alright. I've never used one of these before. Have you used one of these before? I can't even read. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so we've got little room, ladder, going up, trapdoor. Alright. Let's go and have a look up here. So Harmog will keep climbing up the trapdoor. Climbing up the ladder up to the trapdoor. Is the trapdoor locked? I mean, if it is, we're stuffed. Is the trapdoor locked? 3. No, but it's stiff. So it's not locked, but it's stiff. And so Harmog will attempt to push his way up. Strength check. That's a 10, which is pretty simple. No, I'm going to say he can't do it. So he's going to come down. Markle will climb up. Now nice D20. Markle still can't do it. So I'm going to say that our Harmug, I could exchange a D. All right, last try. Harmug's going to try and push up. If he can't do it, I'm going to bloody burn an omen and get him to do it. So Harmug will go back up the ladder. Harmug's getting peeved with all these doors. No, 19. Harmug easily, so that gives me 20. Harmug's really getting peeved, starts pushing. It's going to make a massive creak. And Harmug stops. It's open about a foot, where Harmug will stick his head out and have a look at what's here. Yeah, that's an 18 and a 9. So that's a strong hit. So that gives us our second thing where we've got, let's flip over to here as well. Second one is inscriptions. The motifs cause teleportation. Child-sized troll asleep on a throne. So, actually I'm going to write that next one down, Ross. He watches always. Although I could just flick across to here, couldn't I? I might not need to write this down at all. Written on door. Now the reason why I had to switch over was because I can't read my letter writing. It goes inscriptions, motifs, cause teleportation, child-sized troll. Oh no, I did. Alchemy lab, 3 doses of rare. Okay. Lab. 3 doses. Random decoction. I guess we can. I guess there must be a table of decoctions. Right. So, as this creek comes up, let's see if we wake our troll up. The troll is going to roll. What's a troll? A troll foldy roll, and he lives in a hole, and he'll eat us up for his supper. Trolls are quite interesting in this. They've got massive hit points though. Cowards despise their size, usually retreat if badly wounded, never forget who hurt them, they grow larger during the healing process and will definitely come back stronger than before. Any hit points healed is added to their maximum hit points. Every time they return, add another d6 to their damage. Morale special. Easy to hit. Attacks are DR10. But what was their morale? Oh, unless that was their morale. That bit there. Captured. 200 silver. Colts 70 silver. Horns 25 silver. Could we have torn something off that power one? No. Okay. Cowards despise their size, usually retreat. Okay. Let's see if what sort of exits do we have from. Where's me? Where's the? How's there? Okay. How many exits from this room? So we've come upstairs. We've got there's a throne and a troll. A troll on a throne who's asleep. Let's see if we do this. Troll on a throne who's asleep. It's very bright, isn't it? I wonder if it's as bright when it's actually see the film. So we've got a room. That's a throne there. That's a troll. There's his horns. There's his head. And he's not very happy, I'll tell you that. But he's asleep. Now, how many exits? How many exits from this room? So that's our second. So 2 uncovered rooms. So a D4. We've got a 4. There are no exits from this room. So I'm going to say there are some big windows, because I can imagine some big windows. So we could feasibly try and climb up if we wanted to. And there's tapestries. So we've got some big windows. And some tapestries hanging down the wall. So we might be able to nick those. But now we've got to decide. So there's a troll in there. What are we going to do? Are we going to do we wake that troll up? Is it going to wake that troll up? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. Are we going to end up waking this troll up? Okay, what time have we got? This has been going 54 minutes. Okay, what time is it? Real world, 5 to 8. All right. If we wake the troll up, then I think we'll call it there. Waking the troll up will be a fight that we could. Man alive! One punch from this thing will kill either of us. Thick hide, -D. So it's got -D2. It's easy for us to hit. It's got 32 hit points. It says, cowards despite their size usually retreat if badly wounded. Never forget who. Okay, so it could maybe jump out the window, I suppose. Climber its way down. That's what this says a troll looks like. Let's hold that there a bit longer. So that's what a troll looks like. That there. If this doesn't work, yeah, I'm not going to be able to show you. I know I said I'm not going to do editing. I don't like doing editing. The only thing I really do is I sort the soundtrack out if it doesn't work properly. And that's about it, really. Once or twice I've cut out when the cat has sort of jumped in the way. And that's it, really. I'm using DaVinci Resolve, which took me ages to work out how to use. But I do like my AI stuff. I do. It does. Okay. Door creaked. It's asleep. I'm going to roll for. I'm going to write down its stats, so then I don't have to. So we're going to say troll. It does say it's a, what does it say? It says a child-sized troll. Do you think that's cheating to make it? So what's half of 32? 16 and 16 is 32. I can give it, I mean 16 hit points is enough to kick, like, is more than both of us put together. So I'm going to give it 16 hit points because it's child size. We know it's a coward, so if it gets down to 8 hit points, it will attempt to leg it. It's got hide, thick hide, minus D2, which is the same as Harmog, I think. No, Harmog's minus D4. And it's got fists, massive fists. I'm going to say that even though it's a child size, it still does 2d6 fists. Child like that, that's a big, massive thing. 2d6 fists, fair dues. This is child size. D6 fists plus 1. So it's fists, D6 plus 1 because they've got all bony bits on the side of it. And it's DR10 to hit. No, it's not DR10 to hit, because if it's got all that stuff, then it's not big and easy to hit then, is it? It's small and normal to hit. So it's DR12 to hit. I'm going to write all this stuff down and it's not going to fall asleep. And yeah, thing is that there's right, we could do, because otherwise it's a bit like we're just going to close the lid or we just walk away. What did we say was in here? Inscriptions. So there's inscriptions on the wall which can teleport. Maybe that's how we can get out of it. We could use those. Or it's asleep on the throne. Is there, I mean, I want there to be. Is there a, well, there could be nothing in the box. So there's a box. There is a box. There's a box. There's a chest. We will draw. There is a chest. Is a chest in here? Oh. Shh. What is it? Shh. It's a very, very small troll. A troll? A small troll, though. Oh, no. I don't like the sound of that. There are some quite nice tapestries, some weird writing on a wall, and a treasure chest. Oh, a treasure chest? Oh, okay. I don't mind the sounds of a treasure chest, I have to say. Alright. So, it may have woken up. I don't know that. Hold on. Harmog pokes his head through. What does that equate to? That equates to a pretty simple. It's starting to make. Oh, he's making noises. He's making noises. Okay, we can try and get the chest. But if we try and get the chest, we're most definitely going to wake him up. Because you and I are incompetent. I am not incompetent. Shh. But we're not going to be able to get those tapestries. And I doubt we'll be able to read that thing. Oh, I want that treasure chest. I want to get something out of this. And anyway, I've not died yet. Normally I would have died by now. And I've got a potion. I've got a life elixir potion. Do you? Shut up. I'm talking to myself. I am, what's it called? I am doing not expedition. I can't think of the word. It's like when Shakespearean. When you stand at the front of the stage and you talk and the audience can hear you, but no one else can hear you because it's meant to be your thoughts in your head. And there's a word for it and I can't remember what the word is. My God, I sound like I'm as thick as two short planks, but I'm not. I'm quite well educated. And I've got degrees and all sorts. Well, I don't. Hargrove doesn't. He does. Alright, I want that. I want that. I want that chest. I do want that chest. I want to see what's in that chest. And I bet there's nothing in that chest. I bet there's scorpions in that chest. I want that chest. Alright. Stay there. Don't make any noise. I'm going to attempt to creep up and I'm going to attempt to get that chest out from underneath him. Which for me, I'm going to say is an agility check to creep up to the throne. I'm going to say normal. It's not easy, it's just normal. But if I fail it, he's going to wake up and I'm stuffed. Because one punch from those fists and I'm dead. But after this session, I reckon if I survive this session, I'm going to attempt to go up a level. And then once I've got to the chest, I'm going to have to try and get it over here. So, we've got an agility check to get there and then a strength check to get back. Does that sound fair to you, Markle? I think so. So, is that still? Yeah. So, Harmug is gonna. I think agility DR +2. Right. So I'm gonna have to have. That'll be a 14. I'm gonna have to get. Or I could take my armor off. That doesn't sound very sensible. Maybe I can go and try and get the chest? Yeah, alright, you go and get the chest. Bring the chest over, and then if we can get it down at the bottom of this bloody ladder, we can check it down there. But I can't close the door. Maybe we'll go back to the little room if we can get it down the ladder. Do you think the chest will fit down the hole? From here, I don't know. I mean, this room's not big, but it's still big enough. Okay, so Markle will attempt to go across and get that test. 14? 14's not bad. That's difficult. Okay, so he's got to the chest, and the chest is. Did you remember where it is? So the chest is right next to the throne. This thing's running out of battery, which means that's the last time you get to see the picture. Just one more time. Just there you go. Chest is next to the throne. Alright. Now pick it up and carry it over. So Markle has +1. We will also say this is difficult, which means he needs a 13. This is where he fails, isn't it? Yep, that's where he fails. So only just failed, so he did a 12. So that's normal. So I will say he has almost got to the trapdoor where, because of all the acid and just the slippiness, the bolts on the side handles of the chest, because it's quite big and cumbersome, snap off, and the chest goes thunk to the ground. And with the two handles in his hands, he goes, "Oh no!" Slowly turns as the troll goes, and that's where I think we'll end. And we'll begin. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I might do it tomorrow. I quite enjoyed that. I enjoyed doing that. I haven't done that for a week now. That's quite fun. Then I play with Eve. So we'll begin with the other way round, where Harmug is down the trapdoor and he's going to attempt to try and get out of the trapdoor. He would have. Markle would have needed to squeeze, wouldn't he? Because I said it only opened a foot because it was really creaky. And so Markle will. The troll will come charging against Markle. And Markle will have to defend, and Harmug, they'll have to all have a bundle. A troll fight. Troll fight! I reckon this is where Harmug dies. Troll fight! Though Harmug does have a life elixir. Heals D6, remove infection. So as long as Harmug doesn't get completely totaled. Mind you, and I've also got those omens. I will remember to use the omens. And see if we can keep Harmug alive for a bit. And I guess that's it. So that is job done.